They've been nominated for Meteor Choice Song of the Year and have just announced a headline show in Whelan's for May. I'm joined by Little Hours. How are you getting on, guys?
Not too bad. Thanks for having us.
You recently played a headline show in Pepper Canister. How did that go for you?
Yeah, it was brilliant actually. It's one of those the bigger gigs that we have. We did the Sugar Club first. That was our first ever headline show, and then off the back of that we booked the Pepper Canister straight away. And we thought it was going to be like family and friends and stuff that came down, but we actually ended up selling it out as well. Like,
yeah, we didn't know anybody there. It was great.
Yeah. How did you find the vibe of it? Kind of, I presume like it was a seated gig, similar to the Sugar Club, I guess. But
it was really cool, like, because it was in a church and everybody was sort of quiet anyway because it was a church. So it was nice. Everyone was listening, and
it worked well for us because the kind of music that we play anyway. When we're going on stage, we're like, everyone's being so quiet, you know. And then after songs, like, we'd just be silent, and then people would start clapping. You're like, that's really nice when you're playing. You don't hear people talking or anything like that. I suppose the scene kind of added to it that when you're in a church, everyone kind of feels the need not to talk as well.
Yeah.
But it worked really well. Everyone was really good about it.
Yeah. And you'll be playing Whelan's in May. How do you think that will kind of compare to that? Because obviously Whelan's is a totally different venue. How do you think? Do you have any plans for like changing the set or anything? Are you going to keep it quite similar?
Definitely. I mean, they're obviously two very contrasting venues. But the idea for Whelan's would be do a full band, so it would be us two and then probably 3 or 4 others doing the full band thing, because I don't think you could go into Whelan's and do the same thing or expect the same thing from people with such a venue if we were to play that kind of slow kind of acoustic stuff and piano. It's worked for us so far really, really well. We've done some really nice gigs, but it'd be nice to bring up the full band and just go full whack. And if people are coming to Whelan's, they're probably going to expect that anyway.
Yeah,
so
most likely.
You can ask people to be quiet in Whelan's. I know if I was there, I probably wouldn't be quiet. So, yeah.
Do you think that's the plan for your supporting Walking on Cars as well? Do you think you'll go out with a full band for that, or just strip it back to the two of you?
I think it'll just be the two of us for that.
Okay.
Just for the moment, just because we're supporting. So it's nicer for us to just be the two of us to do it.
With the benefit of having the 2-piece as well, that we can do full band or 2-piece, just the piano and guitar, is that we've got some really, really nice support acts. That we got James Bay there recently and Amber Ron and stuff. So it's nice that people think, oh, these guys can just land to the gig and do their thing, you know. And we're huge fans of Walking the Cars as well. Like, so when they gave us the shout, we were like, yes, please, yes, go on.
Definitely.
But it's just great to get that and be able to do it as a 2-piece as well. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So let's talk about Meteor Song Choice of the Year. Pretty incredible. What was your reaction when you heard about that?
We still can't really believe that we're even like in the same list as like Hoser and The Script and Code Line for Song of the Year. Like, it just came out of nowhere. I mean, we were kind of like preoccupied with other things. Oh yeah, selling tickets, doing gigs, writing songs, and then in the middle of that, just an email came in and said, "Oh, you're nominated for this." We were just like, "Hold on, what? Hold on, what the hell's that?" So we kind of just had to sit down, and it was like the following week we had to do that promo gig here in Workman's. So we were like walking around, being like, "How did this happen?"
Just taking it all in.
Yeah, because the EP only came out in November, so we were kind of thinking, okay, hold on, this has got to be some kind of trick or something.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're delighted to get it. Like, I mean, when you look at the names of all the bands, you're just like, why are we in there amongst all them people? But it's brilliant. It's amazing.
The EP that the song is on, which was released late last year. Tell me a bit about the writing or recording process of that. Do you kind of each take different roles, or is it a very collective process?
The EP sort of started whenever we started writing together. We sort of had our own solo projects beforehand, and we kind of came together and put all our stuff together, and then just started co-writing. And so the EP is really like, it's sort of that. It's like it's kind of half my songs and half Ryan's songs, and they're just kind of put our own twist on them then.
Cool.
We recorded them up in Donegal in Attica with Tommy McLaughlin from the Villagers, and nothing else.
Even up until now, like we co-write everything since the start. Since we went to do it, and we did it as a full band first, then we stripped it back to a 2-piece, but all on the way. Like at the start, it was kind of a mixture of, oh, there's John's song and that's my song, and the EP's kind of split up like that. Like the first 2 songs are more John's and the second 2 are more mine, because that's how it started off. But now at the minute, it's all equal lyrics and but everything to do with the music is just completely co-written, which is far better.
Cool. So 2014 for you guys saw like supporting James Bay, obviously Song Choice of the Year now coming up, and headline shows and all that. So like leaving 2014 and now in 2015, what's your plan to follow up on that? Do you have anything coming up? More releases? Anything?
We that helicopter. We're still waiting on that helicopter.
Chopper.
Yeah.
No, we just can't wait to get back to studio and release some more stuff. And yeah, because we've got so many songs that we just want everyone to hear.
That's the thing. When you get all these things coming in the door, and it's unbelievable to get them. We just want to go back into John's shed, is where we write all our songs.
Yeah.
So we just want to go back there, get all the songs finished up, and go straight back to studio. I mean, that's kind of all you want to do. Like obviously gigs and all that there is fantastic, and then the Meteor thing. There's just been a lot of unexpected stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes you kind of think, oh, I just actually want to just go and play guitar or piano, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the plan. Go and write stuff, go back in the studio, put out more stuff, and see what happens.
Deadly. Look forward to it, lads. Thank you very much for that.
No worries.
Cheers,
Thanks
thank you very
much.
much.